everybody, welcome back to my channel. The plants and I are so happy to have you here. Today we have a kickboxing workout. We're working through 6 rounds. We're going to have each round be 3 minutes. At the end of each round, we'll walk you through the exercises for roughly a minute and then jump into the next round as well. It's gonna be a lot of fun. We're gonna sweat. Lightweight dumbbells, these are 1 pounds. And John is going to be using 3-pound dumbbells. You can also use filled water bottles as well. That's all that you need for this workout. Okay? All right, let's go.
Hey guys, it's John, aka Bruce Lee. We're gonna go into our fighter stance. I recommend doing a workout with 2 or 3 pound dumbbells or boxing gloves in your hands. Let's start with our feet shoulder width apart and pull that foot back till the right knee and the toes are facing 45 degrees away. You don't want those elbows up in the air, you want them in tight and then nice and relaxed on the shoulders, okay? Those knuckles should be up, protecting your eyes or up to your temples, and you should be loose on the shoulders and the feet. Let's look at it one more time. So feet shoulder width apart, pull that right foot back till it's facing 45 degrees away, palms facing each other, elbows, don't flare them out, keep them tight, don't want chicken wings, and nice and loose, a little bouncy on the step there. This is called a split step, and this is your fighter stance. I want you to get back here in between and after every single combination. So round number 1 is gonna be jab, cross, left uppercut, right hook. One more time, jab and a cross, left uppercut, right head hook. So jab, left hand release, palm down, thumb down, leading with the knuckles. Okay, you can move your hip a bit, you don't need to move the foot yet. Cross, move that foot, knee and hip, palm down, knuckles come forward. That's your cross. 2 straight punches. Uppercut, we're gonna scoop it up. Okay, so pivot that left foot, that left heel, elbow tight to the ribs, and then palm up, scoop it up. That's your uppercut. We'll finish off one more pivot. That's that right heel pivot into a right hook. 90-degree angle with the arm and the elbow. Drive it across, push with the hip. Jab, cross, left uppercut, right hook. Add 1 push-up. That's your round. Let's get started. Jab, cross, left uppercut, right hook, 1 push-up. Alright, let's get working. Because I'm doing dumbbells, I'm actually pushing off the dumbbells right away. If you want to release your dumbbells or soup cans or whatever you're working with, or try to push off the knuckles like I am, whatever works, but try to spring up quick. Okay, so you see I'm sprawling out for those push-ups, which means I'm gonna kick my feet out and get onto my hands and toes, and then I just jump it all the way back up so I don't spend too much time in the push-ups. Another thing I want you guys to try to do is that when you come up from that push-up, notice how I get into my stance right away. So I'll do a push-up and boom, left leg straight, right foot back, knee out, foot out. Be very aware because you never know as you get more tired, as you start doing more reps, if that stance get lost. And if that footwork starts to fail, you'll see a lot of difference in the power and the coordination, okay? And you don't want to lose that during this round. As we're making our way through this workout, guys, you're gonna notice, especially if you're wearing dumbbells, the hands will start to drop. Okay, so make sure they're up high, at least to where your chin is, preferably to where your temples are. It's gonna be a little bit harder with the dumbbells, but you don't want to have T-Rex arms where they're just resting around where your ribs are at, because it's not really protecting your face. Okay, and by keeping those hands up, we're actually working the shoulders a little bit more and burning more calories. So keep it up, keep it moving, and get those punches coming across. One thing you may also notice, you guys, is that with the jab cross, so the first 2 straight punches, you can usually go a little bit quicker, and then to be able to pivot and really move those hips, those heels, those knees on the uppercut and the hook, those tend to have a lot more power, okay? And I want you to use your hips and your feet more than your hands, all right? So the feet happen first, and then the knees, and then the hips. The hands and the shoulders are almost the last thing to happen as a part of the punch. So use that body to your advantage, okay? Full body workout. We're less than 30 seconds left. Last 10 seconds, everybody. Punch, 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 push. Punch, 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 push. 3, 2, 1, and done. Round number 2. So, jab, cross, left hook, and now it's going to be a right knee into a left knee. Make sure you start from stance, left leg forward, okay? Jab, cross, hook, knee, and another knee. So let's look at it again. Jab, you know that from last round. Cross, you know that from last round. Hook, you had that before, but now we're using the left side. To do the knee, okay? So jab, straight out, cross, straight out, left hook, swipes across, boom, use that hip to your advantage. To do the knee, drive that right knee up, right hand forward, and then drive it. It's not about bringing it up, it's about how much you can drive it forward. So notice how my hips come through. I'm going to switch my stance and do the same thing on the left side. So I'm in southpaw, bring that knee up and drive it in. We call this a spear knee. So you want to go jab, cross, left hook, right knee in, switch my stance, left knee in. You can also drive your knee through and just step across. Round start, jab, cross, hook, right knee and left knee. So jab, cross, 2 straight, 1 hook, and then go right knee, left knee. I'll also show you guys how to step in. Just note that you do eventually have to turn around like what I'm doing here. So if you prefer to stay on the spot, that's absolutely fine by switching stance just like that. Or if you want to step in and drive those knees even more and actually step forward, that's fine as well. Remember that the key here is to have that knee not only go up, but as far forward as possible. And thus, we call it a spear knee. Another reminder for you guys to keep breathing. So you can't quite see it here or hear it, but you guys should see my mouth moving. I take 1 deep breath and I exhale on every single move. So I inhale once, and every punch, every hook, every knee, I exhale a little bit more, and I inhale at the end of the combination. Also a reminder that after every combo, you want to end up with your stance, which means left leg forward and right foot back. Keep those hands up. I have no idea of knowing in the future if your hands are staying up, but I find usually at this point in the round or about halfway through, people do get a little bit lazier with those hands. And just like last round, remember I said make sure you're not doing those T-Rex arms. And make sure you're keeping track of your running room, okay? So if you're moving forward like I was on those last few, you eventually have to turn around, but that doesn't mean you take a break. I want to do a quick turn, like a little dance move, a little salsa move. Turn 180 and get back to work as quickly as you can. Drive those knees in and make sure that of the moves, the knees are the highest power or the highest energy motion because they are the most damaging, even more than those punches. Keep it up, keep it up. If you feel a burn in the legs, in those abs, in those shoulders, that's the feeling of them getting stronger. We got less than 30 seconds left to go, everyone. Keep it up. Last 10 seconds to go, everyone. Let's keep it up for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Round number 3, let's get back to stance. Here's your combo. Left front kick, left shin block, right shin block, jab, and across. Okay, so left front, left shin up, right shin up, and jab, cross. So to do a front kick, left knee will come up, swipe the left hand, drive that hip forward, just like that knee from before. Other side, right knee up, drive it forward, hitting them with the ball of your foot. Your feet are like spears. Okay, now let's block. Left knee will come up. If you look at an angle here, I don't Charlie horse myself, right? No. I want to have that knee on the inside of my elbow on either side, and then create a shield from wrist to shin. Okay, and then jab cross we had from before to check our balance. So front kick, left block, right block, jab, cross. Let's also add in a squat to start jump at the end. So 2 front kicks, 2 blocks, jab, cross, and round start. So left front kick, left block, right block, jab, cross, and a star jump. Sorry, I'm not actually in the video that much for the jump, but I do make a star at the top, I promise you guys. So definitely get those hands out and feet out. If you're having trouble with that, you can also do kind of like a monkey jump, which means you squat down and then touch the floor with your hands and then jump up. Or if you really need to protect those knees and heels, you can also just do a squat, right? So sink down and then come up to your tippy toes and just engage those calves a little bit more, okay? Up to you what's going to be safe for you. You're going to be the expert there, okay? So one more time, the left front kick, those knees come up and they drive forward. To do that block, make sure the knees come in on the inside of the elbows, so they're kind of like the interlock, okay? You don't want to Charlie horse yourself, which is essentially jabbing that knee or that thigh into your elbow. It's very painful. The thought process here, guys, is you create a shield with your forearm and your knee and all the way down to your shin to block incoming kicks and protect the body, okay? And then at the end, you want to make sure, watch my stance, before I do the jab cross, I'm back into that fighter stance and nice and balanced before the punches release. Let's keep going.
Open your eyes, let's get it done. Take my hand, just follow me. Shadowing me, I want.
One of the things you want to avoid, everyone, with the front kicks is just kind of like doing Michael Jackson Thriller kicks and just flicking them in the air. Make sure you drive that knee into your chest first and then drive the foot out kind of in a straight trajectory, okay, like you're pushing someone away. In Muay Thai, we call these push kicks because they do have a nice driving force pushing forward. So keep that in mind and see if you can incorporate that even as you get more and more tired. I know those legs might be burning now, but we're getting a good sweat in, we're burning calories, making those legs stronger. As a reminder, when you do the punches, the legs work harder than the arms, even for that jab and cross. We are less than 30 seconds left in this round, guys. Keep it up. You're doing awesome. I know you are. This is it. Last 10 seconds. Look at a few more awesome kicks. Block, block, jab, cross, and a nice high star jump. And 2, 1, done. Round number 4, here's what it looks like. Get back in a stance, cross, upper, cross, hook, right hook, and left side kick. So right hand cross, left upper, right hand cross, left hook, right hook to the body, and then left side kick. So let's look at it again. Cross, upper, cross, hook, hook, and side kick. So now, cross, right hand release, we had that from before. Uppercut, we had that from before. Cross, again, and left hook. Try to get those pivots, watch my heel and hip. Then right hook to the body. The only difference between a head hook and a body hook is how low or that forearm ends up being, okay? So exact same form, then turn away, left knee come up, and then drive the heel straight, kind of like a donkey kick, okay? So again, cross, upper, cross, hook. Right body hook, turn away, left knee in and away, and then try to drive it in a straight line, aiming with the heel. Round 4 begins. Cross, upper, cross, hook, hook, and left side kick. So right, left, right, and left. Okay, hopefully that makes it easier to remember. So cross is a straight punch, uppercut the scoop under. Cross, another straight punch, and then hook, hook. Left hook, right hook. It should be obvious to us watching, if we actually were, which one is a head hook and which one's a body hook, okay? So what I mean by that is, when I do that left hook to the head, that body hook should be noticeably lower, and the only difference between a body hook and a head hook is the position or the height of that right forearm. So that's our right hook to the body, okay? try to keep those hands up in between if you can, and let's get it going. You'll start to notice that I turn away before my left kick. That's to kind of line up my hip, my knee, and my heel to my target, okay? So having an imaginary target in front of you always helps. So that's your boss, your husband, I don't know. Don't actually hit anyone, guys. We're not trying to promote domestic violence in here, but when you imagine a target or someone standing in front of you, it makes it easier to aim and direct your force, okay? So when you turn away to the side, it sets up that left hip, that left knee, and then ultimately that left heel to drive forward, okay? So unlike the front kicks we had earlier, the side kick you're going to aim more so with your heel instead of the ball of the foot, okay? So that's a bit of a difference, and it has a bit more thrust or force typically, but will take a lot more work on that supporting leg. So when you do this left side kick, I want you to imagine that your right leg is working just as hard, if not harder, than the left leg is actually kicking. I also want you to bring that knee up and away from the target and then extend the leg out straight. If you bring up the leg and it's already kind of straightened out, you're kind of just pushing without having a whole lot of acceleration to back you up. Last 30 seconds, everybody. Let's keep it going. Keep those punches nice and strong. Ten seconds to go. 5 punches, 1 solid kick. Right, left, right, left. 3, 2, and 1. Round number 5. It's right upper, right roundhouse, and switch into a left roundhouse or a switch kick. Let's add in a push-up at the end, which I almost forgot. So right uppercut, we had that from before. Drive that palm forward and up, scooping motion. Try to pivot on both sides, right upper, left upper. Now you can do a knee as well or a roundhouse, up to you. The way I like the roundhouse is actually swipe across my target and spin all the way around. Then you'll switch stance. You can do a left knee, a left roundhouse kick in the air, just holding it there, or spinning across. I like to follow through like that to get a bit more power in those kicks, but assumes that you have some space and have the balance to spin, and then drop down for a push-up, right back into stance, alright? One more time, uppercut, left uppercut, right roundhouse, swipe across, or you can do a knee, or this kind of a roundhouse, and then same thing on the left side. Round has started. Upper, right roundhouse, left roundhouse, and a push-up. You can follow through like I'm doing there, or I'll do like a snap kick here. So up to you what works better for you, what you have space for. Drop into the push-up and sprawl back up. I like to follow through for a bit more power, and you can stay on the spot or kind of turn around and round like I'm doing there. Okay, so a lot of different options. I like to sometimes swing 180, sometimes I like to spin all the way around. So remember that the only difference really been following through like what I just did there, and it's kind of snap kicking, which I'll do next. It's a question of balance and space. So those snap kicks, I find they don't really drive as much power as following through. But if you don't have the space, or that's a little bit easier for you, that's fine. The other way you can follow through is going 180. So watch what I do here. I'm gonna go 180 spin. So I'm kind of going from like north to south on those kicks, and that's it. I find that's a good way as well if you're not used to spinning 360 or all the way around, like what I'm about to do right there. Okay, because that takes a little bit of more control. Up to you. But let's keep moving. Just about halfway through. Let's keep it going, everybody. Now, as a reminder for that push-up, just like before, you want to sprawl down, which means you go right in the high plank from that position, and then sprawl up, so kind of hop those feet up, and try to stay in your stance when you get up. So you see left leg forward, right foot back, ready to kick, and boom. So even though we're switch kicking, so we're switching our stance to do the left kick, as a reminder, guys, that when you throw your punches, your left leg should always be in front and right foot always back in the proper stance. Less than a minute to go. Let's make sure those kicks have some, well, kick, right? So you don't just lift up the leg for the sake of lifting it up. Make sure that kick is powerful, it's dominant, and will go through the target. You want to hurt them with that kick. So keep it up, guys. Come on, come on. And we're approaching the last 30 seconds of this round, and only one round to go after that. Last 10 seconds to go. Whoops, sorry if I scared anybody there. And done. Last round, let's get back into our stance. It'll be jab, right hook, and then a left hook and a cross. From there, I'll do a spinning right back kick, very similar to a side kick. So jab, right hook, left hook, finish with a cross, nice and long. From there, my left foot will step across, right knee up, and then drive, extending that knee out and straight. Okay, so it's just like that left side kick, but on the other side, and we're starting up with the spin first. So 4 punches, left foot step across, spin, right knee up, and then drive it straight, unspin or rewind it back. So jab, hook, hook, cross, right spin kick. It's a jab, right hand hook, left hand hook, boom, cross, and then step around to spin, back kick. One more time. 4 punches, or if you want, you can also do just a regular side kick by sliding back and launching that kick out straight. Let's get started. This is the last round. So jab, right hook, left hook, and then a cross. From there, spinning back kick. Or I did show you guys earlier as well that you can also do just a regular side kick, which I demoed right there. So instead of doing the spin, you can just pull that left foot back, drive the right knee up, and thrust forward. That's if you need the extra help for balance. If you want some of the fun of spinning, go for it. I like to rewind or just spin all the way through 360, just like what I did there. So up to you how you want to reset, okay? So 4 punches, spin, kick, and rewind. 4 punches, spin, kick, and rewind. Or you can do a side kick. So 4 punches, boom, drive that right hand or right foot, straight across. Demo one more time. Or you could go full 360 by driving that foot out straight and then taking the momentum and getting back into stance. Okay, so 1 straight punch, 2 round punches, and then a straight punch. Follow up with a big kick. It can be a side kick, a spin kick. You can go 360. You can go 180. Let's get moving. What you might be noticing here so far, you guys, is that it does take a lot of balance to do the spin kick, so slow it down if you need, drive it out straight if you need, make sure you have space around you, don't break any TVs, don't fall on the couch, don't hurt the dog, alright? Less than halfway through the round to go. I'm sure you must be thinking about the kick a lot, trying to get that smooth, but now is not the time to get sloppy or lazy with the punches. So keep those hands up in between, alright? Your right hand can swipe with you on the spinning kick if you want, or the right kick. So notice my right hand releases there. But when you're punching, okay, keep some power on the hooks. And on the jab and the cross, so the first and the last punch, the straight ones, you want to maximize your range. Try to get those out as straightforward as you can. And then, let's keep moving. Last 30 seconds. Let's make it count. Last 10 seconds. Let's keep it moving. And 3, 2, 1.
Great job on those rounds, everybody. Now we've got our EMOM. Here is the finisher summary. Right hinge kick for 5, left hinge kick for 5, jab crossed, right left hook, right left uppercut, jab cross hinge kick. So we're switching in that last one. John is just demonstrating what these exercises look like. So uppercuts, 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 cross, jab, and a hinge kick. Modification for your hinge kick is to do a push kick. So you do not have to raise yourself up there. All right, let's get going. And hinge kick. So an EMOM is an exercise every minute on the minute. So John is doing his right hinge kick as long as he can go. And then as soon as he's done, he's going to take the rest of the minute to rest. Great job, John. Keep kicking. Raise that knee. Notice that John is lifting his opposite knee to give him momentum for his kicking leg to shoot out. He's also doing a little bit of a setup so that he can get some good stance in there, and his arms are raised, blocking his face as well. This is just good kickboxing form. All right. Okay, he's going to take these 10 seconds to rest, and then he'll hop into the left hinge kick. 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, John, let's get going with that second minute with our left hinge kick. Great job. Great start. So our left hinge kick is just the same thing on the left side, okay? So our left leg is kicking out, our right leg is raising up, giving us momentum. Our arms are also raised up to our face to protect us, just in case there's an opponent. We have some visitors in the background. They're showing us some great roundhouses. They're doing a great job. Really like the shorts that fellow is wearing. Got some nice leaves on them. Great job. We're approaching the 15-second mark in this minute. Great job. Okay. 10-second rest. We've got our minute 3. Okay. So just jab cross. Go as fast as you can. Notice that John is in his fighting stance. So his left foot is forward, his right knee is slightly behind his left knee, and his ankle is raised. He's basically on his tippy toes on his right foot. Okay? This is good fighter stance. His core is engaged. His gaze is straight forward. Okay? Thanks, John. This way we can see your whole body. Great job. Okay, 20 seconds rest here. If you're still going, keep going. That's okay. Just go at your own pace. Okay, we've got 10 seconds before the next minute. We've got our right and left hook. Ready? And right, left, right, left. Notice John is turning his knees in and letting his heel pivot inwards. Both heels are pivoting. This is a great way to engage your core, a great way to get some twist and some good ab work in there. His gaze is straight forward. His hooks are shoulder level. If you're doing this with weights, you do not have to do it as fast. If you aren't doing this with weights, you still don't have to do it as fast. John is experienced in this, so he's going at a pretty rapid pace here. Great job. Okay, almost done.
Oh, John's getting really into it. There we go. Now we can see you. Great job. And now we've got 4 seconds of this minute left. Up next, we have our right and left uppercuts. So our uppercuts are scooping up, as John had mentioned in the rounds. Notice we're still letting our heels go and we're pivoting. Our core is engaged. We're making sure to keep our shoulders up to our ears. Oh, we've got lots of guests today. Everybody looks nice and tired. They're all kickboxing their hearts out. That's awesome. Notice that his shoulders are very into this workout. They're very involved. Keep your shoulders involved in this uppercut portion. All right, and done. John is super fast, so he's got about 10 seconds of rest, if not a little more. Up next, we have our jab cross with a hinge kick, and we're switching. Okay, and let's go. Jab cross, hinge kick. Jab cross, hinge kick. Great job. So again, with your hinge kick, if that's too much for you, that's completely fine. Simply add in a push kick. So your jab, cross, push kick. Oh, that's someone's foot there. Our fellow in the background doing some good squats. He's got some great form. His knees are not over his toes. That's wonderful. Okay, back to John. We've got our jab, cross. Jab cross is always going to be your left, right. Your jab is always your left, your cross is always your right. And there we go. He's switching to his right hinge kick and left. Great job. Almost done. All right, just a few seconds left. Come on. 3, 2, 1. You did it. Great work, everybody. You did an awesome job here. You should feel so proud. Here's some nice calming waves for you. How about that? All right. I hope you enjoyed this workout. Please make sure on your way out the door to leave us a like. Please also make sure to subscribe if this was a workout that you enjoyed, and let us know in the comments what you thought of it. Please also make sure to hit that notification bell so that you never miss another video. Thank you so, so much. What do you think, John? Are we done here? Are we done? And we are done. Thanks, everybody.